What's poppin', guys? It's your boy RahulRoy back in the video. Today's video we are gonna react a girl who has half brain. I don't know how she is alive. And before the video, guys, I made a comic you don't know about. I'm gonna show this comic in the next video. Okay, guys? There's some parts that I didn't complete. I will complete today. Before the video, subscribe to Dennis and a lot of amazing people. Okay, guys, let's just jump into it.
Share my story for the last few weeks, and today I want to tell you my story of how I lost one half of my brain. I was a completely normal girl until the age of 3, but then I had my first seizure, and I can still remember riding in the ambulance to get to the hospital. Unfortunately, the seizures didn't stop, and at one point I was having seizures every 5 minutes. The doctors diagnosed me with Rameson's encephalitis. It's a rare inflammatory neurological disease which affects only one half of the brain. The doctors gave me all kinds of medicine to treat it, but nothing worked. And because the seizures kept me from falling asleep, I was close to death after a few days. That's why my parents allowed the doctors to cut out the affected area, which meant I'd lose half of my brain. Obviously, my parents were very worried about brain damage, but I was lucky.
She had a brain damage. That's horrible.
So even though I only had one half left, my brain was able to adapt and reorganize itself.
I don't know about
the
that.
Stopped, and these days the only signs of what happened are that I don't have much control over my right upper body. School was hard though. I find it tough to focus for long, and it took me years to learn how to read and write.
Holy
I remember
moly.
watching other kids doing things like playing on the swings or chasing each other, and I'd be sad because I couldn't join in. My parents didn't have it easy either.
Okay, girl, I didn't go anywhere. Holy
I was
moly.
angry. I lost all my self-control. The doctors explained it by saying
Like
that
a devil.
my frontal cortex was still damaged by the brain operation I had as a 3-year-old kid. But despite my many flaws, I'm always trying my best to be a positive person. I'm constantly joking, and I always have a smile on my face.
Pretty
That's
cool.
because
This
I know
still
how lucky
work
I am to be
without
alive, even though I lost
half
my
brain.
Today, I'm 28 and married to the man who I love very much.
You married?
I also play the
Okay.
violin in my spare time, although I'm not
Okay,
very
well,
good at
no.
it. Many
That
years
happens
ago,
to me
I tried
sometimes.
becoming a nurse.
I don't use
Although
violin,
most of
I
the doctors
use...
helped me. Unfortunately,
I'm kind of a guitar and harmonium
so I've been told
person.
I wouldn't be able to pursue that profession. But
Yeah.
instead, I became
He-
a part-time cleaner at
Now
a
she's
local
a
hospital, and I also
cleaner
volunteered to spend
in
time with patients who
hospitals.
need someone to talk to. Recently, one of my former classmates was hospitalized. She was one of the girls that made fun of me back in middle school. She always said I was too dumb to be considered a human.
Too
and her
dumb?
comments made me
You
feel
are
very
dumb.
insecure.
Okay?
That didn't keep me from going into her room to clean it. When she saw me, she said, "Oh, Marissa, you're working as a cleaner now. That's great." I know she looks down on me, but I don't mind. I'm giving my best every day, especially when I'm
What a
taking
good
care of
girl.
my son, Doyle.
And-
He's 4 years old now and perfectly healthy. I
Wow.
just wanted to say how grateful I am to be
Oh
alive.
man, your
If it
hand is...
wasn't for the doctors who operated on me,
Oh man, I feel so bad for you,
if I'd
bro.
been born 200 years
Sis,
ago,
I'm gonna
people
say.
would have confused my seizures with me being possessed by a demon. I'm so lucky. Never forget that this could be your last day on Earth. You might suffer a stroke tomorrow and be gone in an instant.
Oh
Don't
no.
waste your time complaining. I mean, I could spend all day thinking about what I can't do because of my brain damage. But instead, I just spend time with the people I love and who love me back.
Yeah.
I have a simple but good life, and that's all that matters to me. Thank you for listening to my story. Please
Okay.
subscribe to the
This was a great story. I'm gonna say, yeah, And another story is about the girl lost her face. Yeah. Okay. She just lost her face. How is she talking? Okay, let's just react.
I'm Anika,
Weird.
and until the age of 17, I had a perfectly normal life. I was pretty, good in school,
Yeah.
and in a happy relationship with my boyfriend Lewis. Well,
Yeah.
at least that's what I thought.
Holy
One night, everything changed.
man!
I was on
You
my way
don't
back
have
from
any
the highway
eyes,
when a guy
nose,
ran
or
up to me
something.
and threw a bucket full of liquid on my face.
Oh
At
no,
first, I
that.
thought it was a prank, but then my face started to burn more and more until I blacked out.
Oh man, he's a murderer, man.
Everything was dark. I thought the lights were off, but something was different. My whole upper body was hurting, and when I touched my face, I couldn't feel my eyes or nose. My whole face felt like an old margarita pizza. And all
Okay,
I
what?
had left was my
I never
mouth to
tasted
breathe.
that pizza.
I felt like I was trapped in a nightmare. No
Oh,
light,
no.
no face. I wanted to cry, but I had no eyes. So instead, I said, "Where am I? Where am I?" It was hard to speak without lips, but fortunately, my right ear still worked. So I heard my mom when she said,
I feel
"You're
so
alive.
bad.
Oh, my love, what have they done to you?" She was crying and hugging me. After she calmed down, she told me that someone had thrown acid in my face, and it had burned away my eyes, my nose, and lips. So it wasn't a nightmare. My face was really gone. But why would anyone do this to me? I'd always been a very friendly girl, and even when my classmates made fun of me, saying I wasn't smart, I never talked back. I just don't like conflict. But my anger quickly turned to shame when my boyfriend came to my hospital bed.
Your boyfriend
Even
came.
though I couldn't see him,
And what
I knew
happened?
how ugly I must have looked to him. He asked me, "How are you?" But it didn't even sound like he was worried about me. I could even hear a bit of disgust in his voice. It felt like he had only come to visit me because it was his duty as my boyfriend. Because after just a few minutes, he left again. I never felt so bad
What?
before. And this time, I was able to cry. I could feel that somewhere under my skin, tears were forming. The day the police came to visit me, they wanted me to
Okay, he
describe
will
what
get
happened, and
arrested.
they asked if I had any enemies or if someone had threatened me. I told them I couldn't think of anyone. But 2 years earlier, one of my old classmates had threatened me, saying, "Be careful or I'll throw acid on you." But that was 2 years ago, and I never took it seriously. That girl had been jealous of me because I was in a relationship with Lewis. I knew that in my city of
Hey.
London, acid attacks were common within the Black and Muslim community. But I'm 100% white, and my parents are of Irish descent. After a month of investigation, the police found out what happened. They figured out that my old classmate who had threatened me 2 years before had an affair with my boyfriend Lewis
Ew!
behind my back. But because he didn't want to break up with me, she paid her cousin £200 to throw acid in my face.
No
The police found
way.
the exact same acid that was thrown on me on her cousin's clothes. The police also took GPS
Yeah,
data from
arrest
his phone
him.
that showed he
And
was
the
very
girl.
close to me on the night of the accident.
So
The trial went on
unfair.
for several months. When the cousin was asked if he wanted to apologize to me, he started crying and said he was so sorry. But you could hear in his voice that he was only acting. He came up with one excuse after the other for why he'd thrown acid on me. He even said his parents had never loved him, and he needed the £200 his cousin gave him to pay off his debts. Listening to his excuses disgusted me, and even the judge
Oh,
told him
okay.
to shut up because no one wanted to hear his lies anymore. In the end, both of them got 20-year prison sentences.
That's
To be
right.
honest, I'm not sure if that's fair considering they've ruined my face for the rest of my life. And if they behave well in prison, they might get out much earlier. I recently visited my former classmate in prison, the one who had ordered the acid attack. Of course, it was weird meeting her. I had no eyes to look at her directly, so all we could do was talk. I asked why she had done it, and she explained that she had always envied my beauty. She said it broke her heart when me and Lewis became a couple, and the only way
Oh
But it
no.
won't stop me from living the good life. My parents recently bought me a guide dog, and to be honest, I like him even more than I liked my ex-boyfriend. And even
Okay.
without a boyfriend, I can still get
Then
pregnant using a sperm donor and have my own kids. I just hope that in a few decades, technology will advance far enough that my doctors can fix my eyes and face again. But luckily,
yeah.
there are many jobs for blind people like me. Right now, I'm working as a call center agent during the day.
How
and
are
I've
you
also started
working?
practicing DJing as a new hobby. I guess all of us face tragedies and evil in our lives. And even though it wasn't my fault that someone threw acid in my face, it would be my fault if I let it make me become bitter and resentful. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not calling for retribution, but for more police and harsher punishments to prevent this senseless violence. Because right now, acid attacks here in the UK are on the rise, and some of the victims are less than 10 years old. Thank you for listening to my story.
Okay.
Let me know in the comments how you would.
Girl, that was pretty terrible, I'm gonna say, but you didn't give up that easily. I'm very happy with that. You happy? I'm happy. Okay? Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel, my Minecraft channel. Subscribe to Dennis, the Tails and Sonic Pal. Subscribe to Jake Robin and Good Meowzolis, whatever. And Preston, Brianna, Chadwell Clay, V-Coin, Daniel Gizmo, Regina, Melvin, the best fighter, and as a Sniper Wolf and Azilan. Okay guys, peace out.